More forum censorship from community managers. Yay. The Witcher 3 Steam forum now is banning any discussion on woke, anti-woke, and real-world politics. And the reason they do this is not because they want to ban real-world politics. We've seen this before in a lot of different servers. I was actually on the forefront of talking about the stuff with Warhammer 40K, which was going on. And there was a alternative that was cropping up to it called Trench Crusade earlier this year. And with Trench Crusade, you go in their Discord, they started banning, quote, real-world politics, but they wouldn't ban pronouns and things like that because what they meant by that is banning any anti-woke real-world politics. It only goes one way with these people every single time. They are just nakedly and unabashedly anti-gamer, anti-MAGA, anti-white male, especially, and this is what happens. Now, the reason this is happening is very, very obvious. If you've been following the Witcher 4 controversy, we will get into this in just a moment if you haven't. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here as we talk about all things science fiction and fantasy with pop culture and gaming. I really appreciate you guys for being there. It's been a great year, over 50,000 subscribers strong. This is our Fandom Pulse Substack where John Trent and I write the pop culture articles that everybody uses on YouTube. You've probably seen us on Yellow Flash, probably seen us on Clownfish TV, seen us on Smash JT, Hypnotic, Vera Dark. This is the spot to be for all of your gaming journalism, and it's very easy for you on Substack. So grab this in the description below, sign up, and of course follow us there, guys. On top of that, please grab a paid membership because we are trying to do things without advertisers because, of course, you get shut down every single time you tell the truth by these corporate goons in advertising. Google, of course, tries to censor you and the like as well. And so we want to be able to just tell the truth without equivocating whatsoever, without having to censor anything, and we do this through subscribers like you who help us. It's only $5 a month. It's a great way to be a member and support us in what we're doing here. It's like one Starbucks cup of coffee, and you can help us make a difference and keep this sustainable for the future as we keep growing. Phantom Pulse has 350,000 views on the month, so thank you so much for reading as well. All right, a moderator for Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Steam forum banned discussion on woke, anti-woke, and real-world politics. Here it comes because of the Witcher 4 controversy, of course. In a pinned post on the forum, moderator Sadukar announced that woke, anti-woke, and real-world politics are banned. He wrote, "These topics are forbidden here. If you post them or want to talk about them and do it here, your post will be removed. You may be banned. Please keep this in mind before posting. Thank you. Let's all look forward to The Witcher 4. Yes, look forward to The Witcher 4. Don't comment on what you see in The Witcher 4. Don't notice anything about The Witcher 4. Don't notice how woke it is. And that's exactly what this is. And it's naked. It's unabashed. It's very obvious what he's doing. Shilling for The Witcher 4. Shilling for the wokeism that's in it. Otherwise, you wouldn't need to ban discussion. You wouldn't attempt to ban discussion if you weren't trying to hide something here on behalf of the company. And we know, because we've seen exactly what Projekt Red's doing with this, guys. It is really a disaster. The Witcher 4 needs to be boycotted. It is something where these people clearly hate you. They hate gamers. They are trying to push this woke agenda. They're trying to push the feminism in gaming again with this AAA game, and they are doing it intentionally, and they've said outright that they're looking for a new audience, for new players, not the old player base, which is stupid because when you get back to The Witcher 3, that has 50 million copies sold, my friends. 50 million. You don't need a new audience at that point. You're making hand over fist money. It's crazy. There is no other gaming audience out there when you've got that many people. You've got everybody literally on board with you. And so at that point, it's very, very clear that they're trying to turn gamers off and trying to turn this into a modern audience property. And this sort of censorship, this not even being allowed to talk about it, just enjoy it. Just consume. You get excited for next product and get more product. Yes. That's exactly what's going on here. And that's exactly what they're doing on Steam now. So this ban comes in the wake of at least one player getting banned from the Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings Steam forum for, quote, his hateful, misogynistic, and abusive invective. After criticizing Ciri's character design and the decision to make her a Witcher in The Witcher 4, both of which are valid criticisms. Ex-user Pirate Nation shared a screenshot of one player receiving a permanent ban for the writing. They said they made Ciri an ugly, generic, self-insert 25% male. It's hilarious. The story they chose for this trailer is yet another oppressed women fanfic. They already ruined the lore because Ciri is not a Witcher, never underwent the mutations, so it makes no sense to give her Witcher eyes and abilities. The player added just another DEI-infested fanfic game from people that don't know the original material, don't care, and want to ruin what you enjoy. We've seen this pattern over and over and over again in the past 10 years. And we already know what the fake responses will be. Don't like it, don't buy it. It's not released yet. You just don't like women. Even though they themselves have turned female characters into a man. How many times do we need to teach you this lesson? Get woke, go broke, RIP CD Projekt Red. The player was then banned, and the ban reason was stated hateful, misogynistic, abusive, invective, off-topic, culture war, spam bait in addition, clearly uninterested in any form of civil or constructive discourse whatsoever. So shilling discourse is all they want on here, is what it comes down to. This comes following the release of the Witcher 4 trailer, which has been criticized by a significant portion of gamers. The Witcher 4 game director Sebastian Kalemba and narrative director Philip Weber addressed the criticism in Eurogamer. He was asked specifically about this, and he said, I think there's many valid worries and responses, but I think a lot of them come out of passion. I think a lot of those questions are also questions we've asked ourselves. You hear the corporate doublespeak here where they don't actually say anything. So we again say we are trying to be beholden to the lore, the canon of the books, the previous Witcher games, and we want to take that seriously, and we want to respect that. Lies. All the answers we basically want to give in The Witcher 4 are in line with this attitude. We're not suddenly making this stuff up because we want to. We really want to take these things seriously. So they are really, by the way, making these things up because they want to. They are trying to push the feminist agenda. They are trying to make a female Witcher and make it a part of the lead of the story at this point to replace the character of Geralt. It's very, very obvious, but they don't want you to worry about it. They don't want you to think about it. They just want you to consume. And this is exactly what's going on. But there's more than just this. When they talk about this and they word salad gobbledygook, and they continue to do so, I can't read it without getting angry as I keep going on this. But you see, like, remember, we're not just developers, we're also gamers, right? We're one of you gamers. We're how do you do, fellow gamer, right? We've already started with the second protagonist in the Wild Hunt. Yes, it's always been this way. There's always been a strong female lead in The Witcher, right? There was already a tease, right? And so there it is, and this is what they do every single time. Now, CD Projekt Red goes even crazier. Things get really, really bad. And of course, the executive producer, Malgorzata Mitegra, also talked about this. And when she talks about juggling the lore, she says, I think that what's a huge challenge for us on one hand, of course, is to go with the player sentiment. Feel them going home at the same time, showcase new stuff, new experience, amazing games, push the boundaries of quality and storytelling, and then go to the new audience. So there's a lot to unpack in this corporatized statements here because, it's new stuff, a new experience. That means it's not going to be what came before. They're pushing boundaries. Whenever they say words like pushing boundaries, that's woke doublespeak right there. You know exactly what's going on. And then they go mask off new audience, right? It's the modern audience they're looking for. It's not you. This is not for you. This is what it's coded being said. Now, they're getting better at it. These companies are being a little bit more careful about outright just like being antagonistic to gamers at this point because they know exactly what's going on. We covered Intergalactic this morning with the voice actress and how crazy she is. And that kind of thing really just kills your sales, and they know this at this point. So they're being very tiptoey with what they're doing because they know what they have. They know what they've done is wrong to this game. They know that they've abandoned the lore for The Witcher. They know that they've disrespected all the players who have come before, and they're going to be very, very careful and very, very slimy about this going forward, guys. Now, CD Projekt Red's lore manager has been caught as well saying things anti-gamer in the past. He actually said he wanted to punch gamers. We covered this over the weekend. So the people at this company are not the same people who worked on the classic Witcher games. They're not the people who developed that lore. They are new people, much like a lot of these franchises that come in, have no idea what they're doing. They're diversity hires. They're agenda-ridden people, and they are going to make this game into something absolutely disgusting. The fact that they're censoring already on Steam, the fact that The Witcher 3 is getting a hard censorship for anybody talking about this kind of thing, that somebody already got banned from The Witcher 2 forums on there as well, shows that they are definitely trying to control the message. They're trying to control the narrative. They're going to go to their little slimy media outlets like IGN and PC Gamer and the right, and then make articles being like, oh yeah, Ciri now is a Witcher and it's not Geralt, and that's a good thing. So that they're going to try to manipulate you, and it's all just marketing tactics as they want people like us not to be able to tell the truth to get that out to you. Very, very sad. Keep pushing, guys. Keep telling the truth regardless of what they do. They may ban you from a forum, but they can't ban you from everywhere. X is a free speech platform at this point. That's why I'm on there. Make sure to follow me on X. Follow me here, my friends. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to grab Fandom Pulse as well. This is where we've got our articles first thing in the morning for you guys for fun, and really appreciate you all for reading and making this a success. Grab a paid membership. Support our journalism, guys. It's so important to counter these messages any way we can. We're going to get the word out there. They can't stop the signal. And leave a comment down below. Love to hear from you. We'll be back soon.